It's really common that people are saying negative things about all the places that they know you've been talking to. And when they heard Flat Branch we were considering, they actually had really positive things to say. Oh shoot, yeah, they'd be a good place to work, and they do things the right way. Hi, my name is Onufrock. I'm a senior mortgage banker with Flat Branch Home Loans. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. That's where I live now. Born and raised Minnesota boy. Moved to Omaha for college, met my wife there, and I really feel at heart like Minnesota's my home, but I've lived in Omaha and lived in there the last 23 years. Well, I mean, the last 14 years, I've been in a bank environment. The last 10 years doing mortgages specifically, really just grew to love just that job in particular. I think just helping customers with one of the most important purchases they're ever going to make in their entire life. It's just a really humbling experience to kind of be allowed into. I kind of feel like I've gotten to a place where people know me for that specific thing, and that people know me as a guy that they could trust. The opportunity to do that kind of for the first time in the Omaha market is kind of exciting. So I just get a lot of joy out of people that are actually seeking not just like, how do I buy the most expensive house I can afford, but like, I need help. Can you help me just be a better steward of my finances and of my resources? Like, I just love being a part of that too, because you just feel like you're actually genuinely helping people in ways that is going to make their life better. Before I got into the banking world, my degree is in aviation. So I'm a pilot. I have my aircraft mechanics license. I worked as an aircraft mechanic for a few years. So I'm pretty knowledgeable just in the aviation world, and that's really random. Probably one that I've watched the most is Tommy Boy.
I can't stop!
Like Chris Farley, you just can't go wrong. The best sandwich is a BLT. It would just be something with traveling and seeing new places and being outdoors and camping and hiking, backpacking, stuff like that. Had plenty of opportunities to go elsewhere, and I've always sort of rebuffed those recruitment efforts. I was sort of more or less forced into looking at what other options in this career field were out there. Flat Branch just stood out in that it felt much more like what I was used to, which is smaller, more familial feel to it. And one thing that really stood out to me was it's really common when you're being recruited that people are saying negative things about all the places that they know you've been talking to. And when they heard Flat Branch we were considering, they actually had really positive things to say. They were kind of like, oh shoot, yeah, they'd be a good place to work, and they do things the right way. And I didn't hear that about anybody else, but there was really very little negative things that were said about Flat, and so that really kind of sealed the deal for me.